Hello, guys. Today's kind of a weird episode. If you were with us for our last episode, which was what, episode 35?
Yes, because this week's 36.
Episode 35, at the end of it, I think, we said we might do something new with like a new segment about just talking about random things, either in our lives or non sports related. So, movies, for example. Well, we were out playing disc golf. We were going to record a video for that, but we decided we were so rusty we weren't going to do it. First shot, I go like 2 feet from the hole. Maybe we should have recorded. I went -1 on a 9 holes. What did you do?
+6.
It's not terrible for not playing in like a year.
That and last year was my first year, and we only played about 4 times.
That's true. And yeah, I mean it was 9 holes, all par three, but every single start is like under a tree. It makes it obnoxious to play. I hate it, and I will complain about it every time we go out there. Just to let that be known. Even if we record it someday, I will complain about it. Anyways, I got way off topic there. We were pretty close to a walking path that Nick had never walked before. So we thought, why not monetize our exercise? Not that we make money, but we could one day.
Yeah, so we're walking this trail, and I've always wanted to walk this trail, but I've never gotten the chance to walk the trail. It's normally a bike trail, but we don't have bikes at the moment. We just came from the park from playing disc golf.
Which honestly, I think walking is better than bikes.
I've never tried to ride a disc, but I'm pretty sure that'd be a lot harder than riding a bike.
I mean, riding bikes can be fun. I guess it just depends. If you're on like a trail, perhaps it is better to ride a bike. But if you're like in the forest, you can't get places with a bike. So that's where, walking has its advantages. But I digress. We thought we would record our audio as we walk. We don't know what we're going to talk about. We didn't plan anything.
While we're on our walk, we got 2 swans off in the distance and on some water.
That was real.
I think they're real.
I saw a dragonfly as well.
They look like they're not moving.
As a biologist major, I can confirm
They look pretty realistic.
Like they're not moving.
Either they're turning or
maybe yell at them, see if they look.
I'm not
They're definitely not moving. Those are not real.
That would have been cool.
You're lucky I was here. If I didn't have a biology degree, we would never know. Anyways.
That's why I'm friends with you, because you can tell me what's real and what's fake.
And this is gonna be real fun when we listen to this audio at the end and find out there's like a ton of wind or one of our mics is dead.
Or we find out that it wasn't recording the whole time.
Yeah, then we look stupid to everyone else. We're just talking. So yeah, like I said, no video today. We thought about recording it, but to be honest,
I didn't know this trailer park stretched this far back.
The play. Yeah. But we can describe what we're seeing. There is sunflowers.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Well, I haven't been on this trail, so that makes sense.
Well, that didn't used to be there. I think someone planted them.
Is that where everybody gets their pictures taken with sunflowers?
No, that's way over there.
Oh.
It's like an actual sunflower farm.
Hmm.
And I was out there for work one day. I work with elderly. We brought out elderly people.
Well, we're currently at the 1 mile point.
Yeah, we're at 1 mile, but I don't think that's a mile that we just walked.
Well, at the park it said 3 miles, so I think we're heading towards the beginning of the trail.
It's weird because I've always thought that's the beginning. Anyways, we're currently walking over a bridge. Hopefully it doesn't break, but that would make good content.
Some murky water below us, so hopefully we don't break.
Well, we won't break. The bridge might.
I figured.
And now we're next to some corn and a bench.
With a lovely view of a tree line along the river.
I was talking to Nick earlier about starting a book club. The problem with me is I've wanted to get into books for a while, but I just read it at some point and put it down, never read it again, even if I want to. For the past 5 days, I've been wanting to read again, and I just can't.
Maybe we start a book club, but the book is the Bible. Which is a Bible study, I guess.
Yeah, at that point, it's not even a book. But when I was in school, I had no issues reading books, so I think if I have a reason to read it, such as a book club to talk to someone about it, it might keep me going. So what do you think, Nick?
Well, we found a little patch of no corn in this field.
I meant about the book club.
Oh. Well, I'm personally not very good at reading. So, when I was younger, I actually used to be in a speech reading class. Or not speech reading, but a reading comprehension class.
But you passed it.
Yeah, I graduated. But
But what I was thinking of
I
reading.
I can read in my mind, but I suck at reading out loud.
Well, why would you have to read out loud?
Well, because then I can take in what I'm reading better.
Get one of those telephones. Remember those?
I remember those telephones.
It's literally just PVC.
Where you'd whisper into the telephone.
It's just PVC. Let's be real. They're not telephones. They lied to kids.
Yeah, my telephone's a lot different now.
Speaking of kids, I was thinking of reading The Wizard of Oz, which is a kid's book. So surely you can comprehend that.
Well, is it like a kid's chapter book or is it like a Dr. Seuss book?
It's like a kid's chapter book, but each chapter is like 5 pages.
Because I think the last book I probably read was One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish.
And I'll tell you right now, I used to read books that were like 500 pages with a lot of chapters. Having 5 pages per chapter is a blessing, man. It's so much more digestible that way.
I didn't even read books in high school. I didn't even read the books I was given in English class to read. I just searched through the book.
That's true. You'd always ask me.
I didn't always ask you.
But I don't think in high school I read the books very much either.
I always passed the test, and I didn't read the book. So
I would do like Cliff Notes or whatever YouTube videos. In college though, I did read the books quite a bit more. So that's good. But anyways, it's in the public domain, so it's widely available online. I have the physical books, a couple of them.
Now we're coming up on some corn that looks like it's been vandalized or just...
It is odd that there's just a little bit of corn that looks like it's all been cut.
Yeah, it's like a clean cut too. It's not like it broke.
I suppose it's possible the owner just wanted to give it to someone.
We just had a cyclist pass us.
How was their cycling form rated on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say she was about 7 or 8.
6 or... yeah, about 6. I didn't actually pay attention. I don't know.
I didn't pay attention either. I just gave a number hoping you were paying attention.
Well, if neither of us paid attention, then we can't give a valid, number. So that's void. Ignore that.
So we're going to go chase her down real quick and record her so you guys can see.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
I do like that this tree line is here, though, along the whole path. It makes it really feel outdoor. You got corn on the right and trees on the left.
Well, and there's a nice little
river.
River? Is it a river?
Or maybe it's a stream?
Yeah, where is the difference between a stream and a river? Like, where...
Or a creek?
And how, like, minute is that difference? Is it like, if it's this amount of feet, it's a river?
Yeah. Let us know and we'll measure this for you guys.
Well, I mean, we could literally look it up right now on our phones, but that would kind of ruin the point of nature. There is no technology in nature.
Yeah,
as I say, with microphones on our chest.
Yeah, we're not recording with our phone right now.
Well, your phone, not my phone.
But you're wearing technology as you're speaking into it.
Well,
this trail is pretty long. You were right.
I'm a cyborg anyways. I always got technology on me, in me. That's,
that was
it sounds weird, but by definition, a cyborg has technology in them.
That was about like your Stefan Diggs comment.
Or do they? Is it in them or is it them?
They are them.
Because if you had technology in yourself, but you're already technology, that would be like a separate technology inside the technology.
I think this person's fishing right here.
On that bit?
Well, I'm sure they have a pole up a little further.
No, there's no way. You need your eyes checked.
Well, it is pretty bright out.
And you got sunglasses on.
No.
It felt nice, but now it's kind of getting hot.
Yeah, well, we were kind of shaded back there because of the trees.
But
now
there's
we're
no
on the
wind
other side.
because there's all these wind blockers.
Yeah, now we're on the other
Look,
side
more
of the
corn's cut.
now we're on the other side of the trees where there is no shade. So we're right underneath the sun.
So where do you think LeBron's going? I mean, after all the leaks and everything, it seems like 90% Miami.
I would like to see him go back to Cleveland just because that's where it all started. But at the same time, all these leaks have been coming out for Miami. And honestly, they got the team for him to go there anyway to win a championship.
Personally, I love that the Warriors always try to get one specific guy, and then when they don't get him, they don't have a backup plan. I heard that if they don't get LeBron, they're just going to give Draymond the money he wants.
Yeah, because he still hasn't signed.
So that's kind of odd. Also, I hear sirens in the distance. What did you do?
Well, I've been with you the whole time, so you would know.
Not the whole time.
Oh, this guy's got headphones on.
I was not with you for about 30 minutes.
This guy's definitely not fishing.
He might be catfishing.
I thought the bench was on the other side of the walkway because of where we were standing.
I should have brought my walking shoes if I knew we were going to do this.
Yeah, I don't think it's ideal that I'm wearing Hey Dudes right now.
It would be funny if we run into someone we know. We're just like, hey, welcome to our podcast.
Would you like to say anything?
Speak right here into my mic. And then it's like one of those fake flowers on clowns that shoots water.
So if you don't know, Christian is currently wearing Adidas shoes that look
Skate
like
shoes.
Converses.
Yeah,
I'm wearing Hey Dudes.
They're really not.
So really not shoes we
I
should be
basically have
wearing.
no padding in them anymore because they're so worn down.
Yeah, I feel like I'm walking on this barefooted right now.
Yeah, me too. And I told you it's long.
Hey, it's all right.
I think once we get to the highway, we turn around.
Oh no, we gotta get to mile 0.
I see dog prints, like muddy dog prints on the black pavement.
Maybe it went swimming.
I mean, it's much more likely that it was just muddy on the dirt.
No, they probably went swimming.
Go swimming yourself.
Well, then I'd ruin the mic, and I'd love to go swimming in there and see if there's snapping turtles or anything. I highly doubt it, but there could be.
It's pretty likely, I'd say.
Think there is any turtles in there?
Almost definitely.
Geez, I didn't know we were that far away from the highway.
Snapping turtles, maybe not, but still very likely.
Let's normalize snapping turtles in Walmarts.
We're 1.5 miles in apparently, but I saw another thing earlier that said like 3 or something. So I don't know what these mile markers are marking.
So we're going to start a petition, and we're going to normalize lobsters in Meyer again.
Isn't that like widely considered animal cruelty?
Well, you're eating the animal anyway. People are buying them. And
yeah, but I mean, they're kind of just sitting there in really bad condition. Half the time they die.
Well, most of the time they die. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like they die before they even get bought.
I guess so.
Now we're getting into the tall corn. It's about probably Wembanyama height. I measure in basketball players.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. I've never stood next to him, but that's pretty tall.
It actually might be taller than Wemby.
We're talking maybe Bowl height.
I think some of those might be 8 feet tall. Or more.
It's about the size of my basketball hoop on a good day.
Now this is a cool little section.
Yeah, I like this.
We got like a droopy tree that's giving us shade.
Now I can take the glasses off.
Queen Anne's lace. An invasive carrot species. Pretty sure it's invasive. I think it's from Europe.
We got some walnuts coming up on us. We're not talking about like vans off the wall. We're talking about like
walnuts off the tree.
Yeah, off the tree, not off the wall.
There is no walls.
Looks like there's a dam up here. Sorry for the cussing,
but it's made out of rocks. I don't think beavers switch to rocks. So I'm thinking it's
Unless
human
it's
created.
Dwayne the Rock Beaver.
Well, the thing about Dwayne the Rock Beaver is that he kind of put that side of his life away, and he's kind of doing acting now.
Oh, like the Tooth Fairy.
He was in the Tooth Fairy movie, but I think his most recent movie was Moana with beavers. It's the full title is Moana parentheses with beavers.
Oh.
Because Disney decided that the live action remakes weren't selling very well, so they decided to do live action beaver makes.
So we just made to a campsite, but there's no overnight camping, so you can only stay here throughout the day.
Which is weird, because there's definitely room for a tent right there.
Yeah.
But I get it. This isn't exactly a public park, per se.
I like this right here. We're walking through like
I did not remember this being here.
We're walking through like a tree gateway here.
Yeah, it's like actually super dark.
We're like walking into the Garden of Eden, it feels like.
I don't remember this. I'm thinking it's grown a bit since the last time I was here.
I just hope somebody doesn't come riding through here on a bike super fast.
Well, it makes good content. You got a shield for me, though. I'm more integral to the podcast production than you.
Right, because you edit the episodes.
And I have the YouTube channel and passwords and everything.
So, unfortunately, I don't think anybody's going to die today.
Unfortunately. Whoa, spiderweb.
Whoa. You expect that. In nature, don't go anywhere and not expect spiderwebs.
We are still recording, aren't we?
I hope so.
Well, we just reached the highway, so we're about to turn around.
It's still picking up audio and it's still recording.
But yeah, past here, there's like an apple orchard.
Oh, how far?
Pretty
far past?
I don't know, somewhere. It's been a while.
I was hoping to see the apple orchard.
Well, let's turn around.
Then we got to touch the gate and then we can turn around.
Oh.
Got to get loud here for a second.
Yeah, or now the audio is just going to be cars going by. That's what everyone wants.
Everybody, we're about to approach a highway nobody wants to cross.
So me and Nick were thinking of doing a sports movie tier list. But neither of us have seen sports movies consistently, I guess, or in a while. So we're going to rewatch quite a few, or watch new ones. Let us know of any sports movies that you think we should watch. I would prefer something that you either consider one of the greatest sports movies of all time, or just something super obscure like Space Jam, where it's not exactly sports related, but like the overall theme is sports.
So we're headed back around. We decided not to play Crossy Road today. The only road we crossed was to get to the path. Which I would kind of consider this a road because it's got lines.
Yeah.
Most sidewalks I've ever been on don't have lines.
Well, you don't go on sidewalks very often.
What do you mean? My house is literally attached to a sidewalk.
But that's so brief. In one section of all the sidewalks. Oh, we got people coming up.
Oh,
right there.
They're riding really
cycling.
fast. Watch out.
Right there cycling.
We got tourists. Hi.
All right, so I think what I'm gonna rate the first one was about a 6. It was okay. Looked a little ungraceful. Second one though was pretty much just coasting, so I don't know exactly how to rate it, but I've got to say, pretty good coasting. I'll give it like an 8. And then the last guy, he was struggling a bit.
Yeah, he looked like he was new.
He was kind of like up on his toes doing the like speed riding to keep up. So I feel like we got to give him like a 4.
By the way, we're passing the campsite again that there's no overnight camping. So we will not be camping here tonight.
I feel like we're talking more about the walk than just random things.
Oh.
We got to talk about random things.
Oh. You know, I've always wanted to try coconut juice.
You've never had, like, the milk?
I've never had the coconut milk.
I think I've had it once, fresh from the actual coconut, and I don't remember particularly liking it. It's very watery.
You know, it's kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever seen an actual coconut.
Pretty sure they sell them at Walmart.
Oh, well, I've never looked at them. I've seen coconuts in shows and movies, but I've never touched a coconut.
Didn't we used to do coconut bowling in elementary school on like field day?
I never did that.
Well,
You
what were
might
you
have.
doing with your life?
I was running around the track, gasping for my life because I definitely shouldn't have been doing that for the shape I was in.
Hey, there's a cardinal.
There's another river right here, or creek.
See that cardinal?
Yeah, I've heard that means there's a loved one nearby.
I believe that is a northern cardinal. I don't know if there's other types. There probably is. It appears to be a female. No, I
Appears
lied.
to be a northern
It's a
Ohio
male.
cardinal.
The males are the red ones, right?
I think so. I don't remember.
Pretty sure they are.
So now we're walking back, and the sun is not in our eyes this time.
It's on our necks, so we get burnt.
So we're thinking about this Friday, we're going to possibly do a mascot tier list.
Yeah, we were thinking of doing minor league baseball mascots. Problem is, there's so many minor league divisions. So, do we limit it to triple A only, double A, all of them? High A, low A? It feels bad to leave some of them out because even some of the lower divisions have great mascots.
And I know we talked about this before, but we're actually going to a baseball game, a minor league baseball game. I just paid Christian today, so I will be able to attend that.
Yeah, he was trying to freeload, but
I paid you a day early, so you should
it's
be
not
thankful.
really me.
You know,
I'm just the communicator.
maybe we should recreate Children of the Corn here.
I've never seen that movie, have you?
Nope.
Well, we can't really recreate it if we haven't seen it.
That's why when we do our football, or not football, our sports movie tier list, we'll watch Children of the Corn
I
too.
don't think it's sports related.
You don't think mazes are sports?
Field of Dreams is.
Oh, so we're going to recreate Field of Dreams here at this cornfield.
Oh, a fish just splashed.
Sure it was a fish and not a branch?
There was a fish. You could hear him go up and his tail splash going down. He was probably eating a bug.
Like Shamu.
Well, I guess kind of. Hey, look, a dragonfly. Fun fact about dragonflies. They are considered apex predators within the insects. Not even species. Just insects in general.
Fun fact, I actually knocked a dragonfly out of the air on accident while playing hillbilly golf.
Oh, that was rude.
I actually concussed him, but he flew away later.
Dragonflies are one of the only insects that can fly omnidirectionally. They're basically helicopters.
Yeah, he looks like a helicopter.
And I believe, if I remember correctly, they are incapable of walking. I don't think they have like kneecaps. Similar to hummingbirds. But, small price to pay when you can fly and see things as well as they do.
Yeah, I think this dragonfly is actually following us.
Might be.
So we got a new friend here. We're going to name him Tommy, unless you oppose.
Well, I wouldn't want to give him a name if his mom already gave him a name.
Oh, well, what if that's his nickname?
No, it's fine. You know, nicknames isn't really something you choose usually. Usually other people pick it for you. Like they used to call Nick Dumbo.
No, they didn't.
I don't know why though. I've never really had a nickname, to be quite honest. Didn't they used to call you the Assassin?
Yeah, I actually have an old YouTube channel called Nicholas the Assassin. And then they also called me something else, but we're not going to say that because that's racist.
Racist?
Racist.
Got a lisp now.
And we're not racist, so we're not going to say it. But that was back in 7th grade football. We appear to have a culprit on the corn
How many
thief.
football teams were we on together?
Well, we were on the Mustangs together.
Both years?
No, I started in 6th grade.
I think I was always on the Mustangs. However many years that would have been.
And then we played on the middle school team for 2 years. And that was it.
And that was it.
And then we played soccer together for 2 years.
I went to golf for like a couple months, and then I hated it, quit. Took a year off of sports, except for like track and I guess marching band, if you consider that a sport. And then yeah, I decided to do soccer and dragged all my friends in with me. How many goals did you have in your career?
Too many to count.
I had far fewer than I should have given my skill level.
Now, if we want to talk how many I could have had, that's a different story. But we had a guy on the team that thought he was like the best high school player in the nation. So he didn't pass the ball. And I was open
I
at
can
the
think
net.
of a couple
like
people that fit that criteria, so I'm not going to say names. But
I was up by the goal with a good shot if he would have sent a through ball.
I do remember when we were graduating, the coach said after the fact that some of the other coaches talked to him and said basically their scouting plan against us was to double team me.
Oh, really?
So that explains why after my first year I suddenly kind of dropped off in production. It's kind of a compliment, you know.
So now we might go to indoor soccer.
Oh, I played indoor soccer a bit.
No, like join the indoor soccer league.
Is there a league near us?
Doesn't Lima have an indoor soccer
Oh yeah,
league
they might.
at the Apex?
I played soccer at college a bit, and that was a really big, night and day different experience for
Like
me.
for intramurals?
Yeah. Even though it was just intramurals,
A lot of competitive
it
guys.
felt like I was actually playing soccer for once.
For once.
Like, I mean, no shade on any of my old teammates or the coaches, although I hated some of the coaches. You know who you are.
Probably not listening.
Probably not listening, but it's fine.
The nine-toed sloth.
You know, just having people that can actually play soccer a bit better is such a big difference, and it really made me love the sport again. You know, one time we were doing intramurals. So there was like intramurals, like you have a team and then you have like a record and stuff like that, and then there was just like pickup games. So I was at one of the pickup games, and not a lot of people really knew me. I was probably a freshman or sophomore, and I was just, you know, we're standing up to get picked, and I kid you not, I was on a team of like 9 South Korean guys and me versus a kind of wide variety of people.
Did they have like full teams, like 11 players per team?
It was probably about 8 people, maybe more. Anyways, they kind of just let me do my own thing, so I got put on the wing, which I like playing. And like, I don't even think some of them spoke English super well. Some of them did, but we didn't need to. It was literally like everything I was thinking, they were thinking too. I would make a run, they would make the pass. They would make the run, I would make the pass. And I'm pretty sure I finished that game with maybe 4 goals, including a header, which is like insane because if you remember, we barely ever had headers.
Mm-hmm. So did
We
you
barely
guys
had
win?
goals. Yeah, we won. And I remember to this
Like the
day.
whole thing you won?
No, it was just a pickup game that day.
Oh.
But I remember this one nasty goal. I ran down wide on the far left side, and then I like did a move to get past the guy. The goalie comes out face to face with me, pretty close to the corner of the bar of the goal, and I just little tap to the left. I'm basically out of bounds at this point, and it just was enough to get past him. And then I basically just put it right in front of the goal, and then just tapped it in.
So you're
Wide
basically
open goal.
Messi.
Well, I felt like it that day, and especially when I hit that header. They crossed it, and I go bang, bottom of the net. Everyone goes wild. So that just goes to show, if you live in a small town or something with a really bad sports program, perhaps it's not that you don't like the sport, it's that you don't have the right people around you. Now, no shade against those people. To this day.
Yeah, I'm walking right next to you.
To this day, I still have great respect for many of my teammates. And I didn't really hate anyone. There was a couple people that made me mad because of some of their choices, but that goes for anything in life.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, hey, there's a baby deer. If you're not really sure if you want to quit or not, try to find like a local club or something. You might like it.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty valid. Maybe we can find a local club. Maybe in Lima.
It would be worth looking into.
We just passed a couple golden retrievers, and they were walking a lady.
Yeah. As most dogs do. Most dogs don't let you walk them. But yeah, there was a baby deer. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see it because those dogs were trying to go after it.
I think it was a female, a doe.
I was
Bambi.
talking to somebody today, and he said he thinks that not the next generation, but like our kids,
Our kids. Okay.
yeah. He said, I don't think anybody's going to know how to farm then. Because he said when his grandma was growing up, she'd go out and get the chicken at 12 years old and cut the head off for dinner. Now you ask a 12-year-old to do that, and they probably don't know what they're doing.
Well, I'd say there's still quite a few kids that grow up on farms.
Yeah, but not as many as they're used to. Like back
Maybe
then.
not, but really, farming as a whole has changed. It's now all these mass market, like slaughterhouses and stuff. Not really good conditions for the animals, to be honest. And science does show that rubs off on the quality of the meat and stuff.
Well, back then, they also didn't have grocery stores. So they had to do it all themselves.
Well, sure.
So I also saw that apparently McDonald's meat is very unhealthy for you.
You're just now learning this.
Well, I already knew it, but it said there was some kind of chemical in there that they give to, like, they make it into like dog food basically, or food that you would give your dog.
Did you see, what was that movie, Super Size Me?
Yeah.
Is that the one where the guy eats McDonald's for like a month, or is that a different?
Yeah, that's the one. We watched it in health class.
I have quite a few weird stories from that health class because of one guy. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
His name starts with an A.
Andrew?
Well, don't say it.
They don't know who you're talking
It's not
about.
Andrew.
Yeah, they haven't moved. They're definitely not alive. We're back at the Swans.
No, they have moved. They're facing the other direction now.
Well, they probably float.
Yeah, I think they just float. I don't think they're real.
I think they're attached, maybe making a heart shape.
Yeah, there's probably like a rope on the bottom so they can spin in circles. It's probably to try to attract birds.
That person has a really nice pond.
But I've never seen swans get attracted to like fake swans. I've seen it of like ducks, but that's for like hunting. Because as far as I know, swans tend to be kind of alone, but maybe with like one mate. Could be wrong. I don't know a ton about swans.
Well, no, this person got a pretty nice house and a pretty nice pond.
Well, why don't you buy it from them?
If you own this house or pond that we were walking past.
Actually, I think I know who owns that. But I'll tell you later.
Oh, well, we'll be coming by for a dip in the pond later this summer. Whether they're home or not. Whether we get arrested or not.
Bird.
We're also going to go fishing in that pond.
Sorry, I just said bird randomly because a bird flew by. Well, we're almost back to our cars, so I think we're going to be ending it soon. I don't know how long this was.
It was about 20 minutes when we hit the highway.
And to be quite honest, I'll admit it, this is probably not a great episode for the idea we have, but perhaps in the future we'll have a little bit of a topic. For example, we might exclusively talk about movies or things we've been doing in our lives lately.
Yeah, right now this is just like a random put-together episode.
Yeah.
That was put together literally
But the thing about podcasts is, if you're on a long car ride or you ride to work, you just put it on and listen. Sometimes it's good to listen to people as opposed to music.
Yeah, it makes you feel not alone if you're by yourself in the car.
Yep. And now I think we close with a song.
You
I think you know exactly.
Sunshine.
Well, no. Let's see if we're on the same wavelength here, okay?
Hang on.
There's a certain song that we sing sometimes, and we maybe haven't done it in a while. But you know.
Yeah.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
It's going down.
Yes.
We still got
Yes.
it.
Love it. Yeah, we used to sing Timber while playing Rocket League. Why?
A couple of times we actually started singing at the same time, not even.
Yeah, no, actually, legitimately, multiple times we both started singing it. But I don't know why. It wasn't even popular at that point.
Yeah, it was already out for at least 5 years, I think.
I think we just kind of joked it was like our goal song for when we scored.
Yeah, but somehow we managed to say it at the same time without even playing it while playing Rocket League. So.
Yeah, those were good days. I wish we recorded it. We had some interesting conversations and some interesting goals.
Yeah.
I remember you would whiff the ball and I'd get mad at you.
I remember you would scream like Tom.
Yeah,
from Tom and Jerry.
I would. But that's what a man goes through when
But
his
that's when you
teammate
would,
doesn't pass the ball correctly.
but that's when you would whiff, is when you would scream like
Well,
Tom and Jerry.
okay, but let's be fair. Sometimes I would say pass, and it would go into the wall, but that's about it.
Well, we don't talk about that.
But you had good defense. That was your specialty.
Well, we're about to hit 39 minutes now.
Seems like a
And
good stopping point.
we just finished our walk. So if you enjoyed listening to this,
Let us know what we should talk about in the future. It could be as random as you like.
yeah, we might go for another walk for another talk. We'll call it the Walking Talking Robots.
Talkathon.
Yeah, the Talkathon? Is that what you said?
I don't know. Something.
We'll call it Walk and Talk with Us.
Either way, thank you as always for listening. And we will see you later.
Yes, ma'am.